What's up, Peak Timers? Let's go ahead and open up 50 of the newest release Hot Wheels 2018 Bentley Continental GT3 from HW Modified. This one in a silverish gray color with blacked out wheels. We got some nice striping just down the side right there. Front end, no tampo work for the lights or anything like that. A little bit disappointing on that end. Would have liked to see a little bit more detail there. These wheels look so good on it. I like the side skirts as well. They've got a little bit of detail in the plastic right there. And that big spoiler and diffuser on this one. It's a great looking Bentley overall. 70s van from HW Art Cars. And this one is a recolor of the white one that we had before, where it's got all the writing on the side. So you can see there's a few words in there. There's wheels, there's 1968, the year of Hot Wheels since 1968. So a couple of different writing and stuff, so you can spell out a bunch of different things on there. It's an interesting design. I like the wheels on here. They look pretty good, pretty clean from the front end, that chrome grille on there, and that little sunroof on the top. Roadster bite from HW Roadsters. This one, we have a new blue color right here. I like this blue, looks really, really good. We've got these nice gray wheels right here as well. It's the single position for seating right there. Number 6 on the front and black base on the bottom. Pretty neat looking all around. Ducati DESERTX from HW Moto. And we got another motorbike to the Hot Wheels lineup right here. This was kind of like a off-road slash on-road motorbike right here. Pretty interesting looking from the side end right there. Nice detail for those front lights. And we got just these plastic wheels on there right there as well. Not bad. I'm not a huge fan of the motorbikes to the lineup in Hot Wheels, but if you are, this one's for you. 2017 Camaro ZL1 from Muscle Mania. This one in yellow with the blacked out wheels. We got the Hot Wheels logo right there on the side. We got that nice pinstriping down there, and I like this striping on the back end right there. That's pretty neat. Blacked out spoiler that's lipped right there. We got the nice front end that's all lipped right there. It's an overall fantastic looking design. I really like this Camaro. Corvette Grand Sport Roadster from HW Roadsters. This one in white with the gray wheels, the number 39 on the side of it. We got that open top Roadster right there. Nice design. I like that stripe that goes down the center. That looks really, really good. There's your front end right there. It's got a little bit lipped right there. It almost looks like we got a little bit of a error in my front lip right there. It's got a little bit of a like a tooth edge out right there. So interesting that we have a little bit of an air car mixed in, but not too bad looking of this Corvette Roadster. GMC Hummer EV from HW Hot Trucks. And this one in white, it's our first recolor of the Hummer EV. We first got it in the yellow. The white's the official launch color of this truck in real life, so it's interesting they never came out with the white one first. But hey, nonetheless, I think it looks great in the white. And there you have Hummer written on the back of it, the nice wide tires. We got the nice like open top on this one as well. It's an overall good looking vehicle. 88 Honda CRX from HWJ Imports. And this one's in a really cool finish paint job on here. It's like a matte gray finish, and it's just really, really neat looking. You can see all the angles of this vehicle very, very nicely. We've got these gold chrome wheels, CRX written on the side of it, Hot Wheels logo on the back. Got good detail on the rear end for that Honda logo, CRX and all that. Nothing on the front end though, as far as painting or temp work or anything like that. But you look at it from that angle, it's very, very clean looking. Even from the side of it, it's a nice clean looking Honda CRX. LB Super Silhouette Nissan SILVIA S15 from HW Modified. And this is a new recolor in gold. Looks really cool in gold. We got the Liberty Walk writing on the side right there. And just look at all the angles, the diffuser, the wheels, the front lip just right there like that. Just what an interesting design car. Super, super cool. It's interesting to see these new Liberty Walk cars come to the Hot Wheels lineup. I really, really like the look of this one, especially in this gold. Subaru WRX STI from HWJ Imports. And this one is in a nice pearl white color right here. We got the nice gold chrome wheels, a little bit of writing and style on the side of it as well. We got painted lights right there for tempo work. That looks really, really good. Very clean from the top end right there. Very nice from side. I think these wheels suit this car very well. Nothing on the back as far as detail or stamping or anything like that. Overall, from the side profile and the front quarter, it looks really, really good. SURFIN school bus from Surfs Up. And this one's an interesting color on here. I really do like the look of this. We've got Gold Coast written on the side of it. We got that big exposed chrome engine right there on the back, as well as that rear right there. We can see a little bit of aerodynamics on the top right there. It's just a funky looking school bus. I think this one's really, really cool. I like the color of it. I like the new release colors that they're coming out with, a lot of these ones. Nissan Patrol Custom from HWJ Imports. And this is a recolor of a new casting for 2023. This one has the white wheels. We got, look at all the graphics on the side with the Patrol on there. You can see it's got a little slot for a spare tire wheel, but it doesn't have one. We got the sunroof on there. I love that engine, the exposed engine in like a chrome titanium, as well as that continues on to the interior. What a great new recolor of this car. Dodge Viper RT10 from HW Roadsters. And the tooling of this casting is our original release of the Dodge Viper. We are getting a retooled casting of this at some point this year, but hey, nonetheless, why not release the old classic design of the Viper RT10, one of my favorite cars of all time in real life. Really, really like the Dodge Viper. And check out these wheels. These wheels, I feel like they're just made for the Dodge Viper. Those kind of 3-spoke style wheels right there. There is your back end. We got that double striping down there. Overall, I still think this design is really good, but I'm interested to see what the new one looks like too. Dragon Wagon from Xpera Motors. This is a new for 2023 casting. It's our first recolor. We had it first in red. Now we've got it in this blue color. Hot Wheels logo on the side. White wheels on there. There's that engine right there. And that little handlebar right there where you can put your little Lego dude inside and he can have some fun with this car. Dimachini Veloce from Retro Racers. Look at all the graphics on the side of this car. We got Goodyear, the number 3, a couple of small ones right there. We got Sparkle written on the front end right there. It's an interesting design, fantasy car right here. It's kind of a mixture of like some 70s muscle cars or so. We got the big lip spoiler on the back of it. Overall, I don't mind this car. I think it's a pretty neat little fantasy car. Audi 90 Quattro from Retro Racers. And this is a new for 2023 casting as well. We've got it in the white and black trim on there. You can see the white wheels on there, which are quite interesting. If we look at that front end, you can see that Audi logo and the nice detail of that one, the number 4 right there. It's got like a crazy wide body look when you look at it from over top. It's a very, very interesting casting. I think it's kind of neat. It's kind of different. It's got just a different feel to it. But overall, I think it looks great. Solar Reflex from HW Metro. And this one in blue, and then it does of course have the nice kind of solar paneling on the top. Kind of looks like a snake. I like the color of it. I like how it shimmers in the light really nicely. It says Earth Day 4/22 on there, so I believe it's April 22nd is Earth Day. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks to be what it is for 2023. We look on the back right there. We look on the side again. So overall, it's a pretty neat design of a car. I don't know if anything comes off or comes apart. Doesn't look like it. I'll give it a quick pull here, but no. But overall, what do you guys think of this one? Rise and Climb from HW Sports Treasure Hunt. This one's in a really cool teal color. It's got some graphics on the side of it, as well as like a kind of racing flag right down the front. And if we look down to the side, let's find that treasure hunt logo. There it is, right there on the back. We've got one on this side right there. And if we switch it around, you can see the one on that side right there as well. And we got the little bikes on the back, that big sunroof on that back. Pretty neat looking car. Mustang NHRA funny car from HW Drag Strip. And here it is, and something unique to this car, which we haven't seen for a long time, is you can see the NHRA logo on the back. So it's an officially licensed funny car from NHRA and Mattel collaboration. We do have the stripes and stars and stuff all on the front right there. And we do have that big engine. It doesn't open up like some of the previous funny cars that we had from Hot Wheels. They would open up, you'd be able to see underneath. Unfortunately not. And it does seem a bit lighter as well. Like, so it's mostly plastic and stuff like that. But still, nonetheless, it's a nice looking car. I like it as a funny car. I hope we see more funny cars come to the Hot Wheels lineup. Brickin' Trails from Brick Rides. And there we have this one. It's very, very big of a casting. And the unique thing about these ones right here, all these brickin' cars, we do have the little piece that will come off, and then it's got your mega blocks or Lego that you can place, and you can put different things on here if you want to. You can customize it completely. You can move this around in different positions if you want. You can have it right up there if you want as well. So pretty unique little car. I like how they do these brickin' cars right here, and this one is Brickin' Trails, the off-road vehicle. Porsche 911 Carrera RS 2.7 from Retro Racers. And this one in white with the blue on the side that has that exposed Carrera logo. So really, really neat, interesting touch to that one. We got the blacked out wheels on this one as well. And this is, I believe this is a new casting for 2023, and I really like it. It's quite small and light as well. That's something to notice. And I didn't notice when we had it in the packaging, we do also have some writing on the back right there. So you can see a little bit of detail right there, and that nice like kind of lip whale's tail style spoiler right there, which is pretty cool. I like that. And then we do have the Porsche logo just on the front end. Batmobile from Batman. And this seems to be a new recolor, and it's hard to say, like it's some sort of metallic, like brownish, reddish. It's hard to see exactly, but it's kind of an interesting recolor for this. I do like the wheels on this. I think they look kind of fitting to be a Batmobile style wheel. And then on the front end, you can see it almost looks like a bat head right here for that front kind of design. We got the bubble tops right there, and then that big fin on the back end, the jet engines coming out the back end. But I do like the design of this Batmobile. 1989 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC AMG from HW Turbo. And this has gotta be so far the best new casting of 2023 from Hot Wheels. Just look at the detail on the back end for those rear tempo work, the AMG, the Mercedes logo, the exhaust down there. Such a clean looking car. And then it's got like that wide body look to it. You can see that flared fenders on each side right there in the front as well. And then look at the detail for the front with the Mercedes logo, the headlights, everything. It's just what a great looking casting to be in the Hot Wheels mainline. Super happy to have this one added. Highway Hauler 2 from HW Haulers. In this one, we've got the big Hot Wheels logo on the side of it. Rapid Race Parts written right there. We've got these wheels, which I think are really, really cool. And then you can see that nice aggressive gloss black front cab right there on this one. Water Bomber from Sky Show. And you can see this one is meant to be a water bomber for fire. You can see the flames just on the side right there. This would be the type of plane that would go water, scoop up the water, and then go and spray it and disperse it all over the flame to put the flames out. So pretty neat little casting that they have in the Hot Wheels lineup. This is obviously just a new recolor of it. 64 Nova Wagon Gasser from HW Gassers. What a cool new recolor of this, and check out the graphics on the side. Supernova is written on the side. We got chrome all on the inside of it. Hot Wheels logo just right there. And then on the top, I noticed there is a little bit of an error in the paint. There's almost like a dent in the roof right there. You can kind of see that. You can almost see a dent right there and right there. So two little dents in there. So that's kind of interesting. We do have that big chrome engine right there, the chrome grille. You can see that raised up front end, the lowered rear end for that gasser look of this one. The Beatles Yellow Submarine from HW Screen Time. And you can see this, it's a yellow submarine right here. We do have the propellers on the back, which don't actually move or work or anything like that. We do have wheels underneath as a base. And yeah, I've never really been a huge fan of this casting the Hot Wheels lineup. I get that it's the Beatles and all that, but I mean, I feel like collectors nowadays really don't care. So not really my thing, but if you like it, there you go. 73 Honda Civic Custom from HWJ Imports. And I believe this is a new casting for 2023. This one's in a nice green color, very clean look to this one. Nice glossy paint job. And we do have that painted black front on that hood right there. And it's even got like a gloss stripe down there. So that's kind of interesting. I like the detail on the front end. This is actually a super, super good casting. Wow, I'm actually more impressed now that I've opened this casting up to see all the details of it up close and just the way that they have the fender flares on here, these small wheel tire combination. I'm not a Honda Civic fan at all in real life, but I really do enjoy this casting. Donut Drifter from Sweet Rides. And as you can see, this one does have the Treasure Hunt logo, so it is the Treasure Hunt as well. And I do see the Treasure Hunt logo just right here. It's almost hidden. It's in a very different colored paint job, so it's just blended right into the striping right there. It's hard to see, but it is there. So this is our Donut Drifter Treasure Hunt. Interesting color, interesting treasure hunt, but there it is. Tesla Model Y from HW Green Speed. And this is our third color of the Tesla Model Y in the Hot Wheels lineup. It is a new for 2023 casting. We had first the white, then we had the red edition from Target, the Target Red Edition one, and then now we've got this gray. So they're following the trend of all of the colors of the Tesla Model Y in real life. So hopefully we get a blue one and a black one in the future. I like these blacked out wheels, they look really good. This is a great casting because it's not just a stock Tesla Model Y. It does have like a little bit of a body kit on all around, like the lip body kit, the diffuser, as well as that rear little lip wing does have that cutout, which is different from the stock one in real life. So it's an interesting casting with a little bit of customizing in it, and I really like this new color. Baja Bison T5 from HW Green Speed. And being a green speed car, this one would obviously be an all-electric vehicle, and it's some sort of off-road vehicle. I'm not really sure exactly what it's supposed to be. We've got spare tires on the back. It almost looks like we got fans on the top of it, which is really weird. I like how these wheels, they're coming out with a lot of cars, and for some reason I really like them, even though they're kind of like flat looking weird wheels, but I think they look good on some vehicles, and this one definitely suits those style. But what do you think of this new casting? Fiat 500 from HW Green Speed. And this one also being a green speed car, you have to assume this is the Fiat 500e. That is the all-electric variation of the Fiat 500. It looks identical, so I don't think there's any body differences or anything like that, but it's an interesting color, kind of like an aqua greenish tealish color right here, a little bit of metallic in there, and then we got these wheels that look pretty neat on this car. If you're a Fiat 500 fan, this is back in the lineup. 71 Porsche 911 from Retro Racers, and this is our Magnus Walker Outlaw variation. We've seen this one before in similar color variations. I believe this is just a wheel variation to that one right there. We got the MW from Magnus Walker Momo 277, and there is your Urban Outlaw logoing just on the top of it right there. Porsche on the back, so lots of logoing and stuff all around it and writing. It looks like a great little racing Porsche. Track Manga from HW Art Cars. And you can see Track Manga. It's got all the different graphics and stuff on the side of it. Very, very cool looking. It's some sort of like animal on the side. I'm not sure exactly what it's supposed to be. Orange tires on there as well. And check out that front artwork and detail. Wow, that is pretty crazy looking. We got the K on this one right here, that big lip spoiler, the nice diffuser on the front right there, that body kit, just an absolutely crazy wild Hot Wheels car. Renault Sport RS01 from HW Turbo. And liking the color of this one. We've seen this casting in many different recolors, and it's been a while since we've seen it. Nice to have it back. I like the white wheels on there as well. The 01 on the side, nice graphics that kind of mesh right in. You can see the front end. It's kind of lacking detail for the front lights and all that, but they've saved all the tampo work for the front and the side of the body on here. So overall, I think it's done pretty nicely. You got the Renault logo just right there on the back. You can even see it says Renault on the spoiler etched into the casting. So overall, it's a nice looking car. I really do like this one. I'm happy to see it back in the lineup. 2017 Pagani Huayra Roadster from HW Roadsters. This has got to be the best color release on the Pagani Huayra. I absolutely love blue. This is like a metallic blue. You can see metallic flakes in it as well. Then we have gold wheels on here, which looks so good with the blue. Then we have like kind of like a goldish copper style interior on there, which is very unique. Tinted front window. Just a great looking casting all around, especially in this new color of it. What do you guys think of this recolor of the Pagani Huayra Roadster? Ford Escort RS 2000 from Retro Racers. And you can see this is a new recolor. We got different wheel tire combination on the front and rear, so that is quite unique. You can see it on this side as well. We do have some nice striping on there. This is a little spot, I guess it would be for a number. There's no number on this one. See some vents on the front end right there. Very 80s 70s style design on this one. I used to not like this casting. I'm starting to like this casting a lot more. I appreciate the detail on it, the tampo work for the lights, the lip spoiler and all that. It's actually done very nicely. I think this new color of it shows it off very well. Classic TV series Batmobile from the Batman series. And this is a casting we've seen many releases of throughout all of the cases of 2023, even late 2022. And this is a nice new recolor of that one. We've seen it as a treasure hunt. We've seen it as, no, maybe not it was a treasure hunt, maybe it was a super, but we've seen this casting quite a bit. And I do appreciate the casting. I think they've done a great job out of it, but maybe just give it a little bit of a rest there. We don't want to see as many recolors of it. We appreciate all the other castings that they make as well. So I think we've seen enough recolors of the TV series Batmobile. Air Eruption from Sky Show. And Air Eruption, I assume, is like a jet on wheels. You can see Air Eruption has the wings that pull out on it, so that's kind of unique that we don't see many castings with the moving wings that come out. So it's a car, it's a plane. Yes, it is both. You can see that jet engine on the back, the nice fins on the rear. It's a cool casting. It's definitely something we would expect to see flying cars and stuff like that, so maybe this will be made into a real life car, but it's cool how those wings open and close on it. Porsche Taycan Turbo S from Factory Fresh. And this one in a very cool looking green color on this one. It's metallic. We got the metallic sparkle in there. Blacked out wheels with the chrome lip on there. Nice detail on the back with the Porsche writing right down there. Nice tampo work all on the rear lights as well. And then the front end, wow, so good with those lights. They've done a great job at the tampo work on those lights. So this is an overall very clean casting. I really do like this. 72 Ford Ranchero from HW Art Cars. And you can see, being in art cars, it's got all the different like writing and logoing and stuff all on the side. We've got the V on this one right here, and you can see on the front end it's got that nice grille for this one. So it's like an El Camino. It's like the Ford version of the El Camino. I'm not really a huge fan of these car-ish pickup trucks. A lot of people really like them. If you like them, this is definitely one for you to collect. It's not really my thing though. 2018 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon from Muscle Mania. And this casting has been released several years ago, but lots of good recolors coming out of it. I love the recolor of this one, the SRT logoing on the side. I love that stripe that comes up, that's super aggressive. The Mopar logo right there on the back with the Dodge right on top of it. Blacked out wheels, and on the front end, this one doesn't have the skinny wheel tire combination. So we've seen the Demon release with the skinnies. This one does have the regular size ones, but I think this suits this so well. I love this color. This has got to be one of my favorite color releases of the SRT Demon. Mazda REPU from HW Hot Trucks. And this is another casting we've seen many recolors of. And this one we've got the tealish green color, blacked out wheels with the white lip on there, and then we got that white roof on there, the number 2 Mazda Mazda rotary power that it says right up front, kind of racing flag graphics. I think this one's really good. I actually do like this one. I haven't been a huge fan of this casting, but I think this recolor of it looks great. 2023 Nissan Z from HWJ Imports, and this is the car on our thumbnail that was question mark. This is a new recolor of this car. Really like this casting. Let's open it. And there it is. Check out this red. It's kind of like a bright red, almost just a tint of orange to it as well. We got gray wheels on there. Love the clean front end of it right there. You can see that those tempo work for the lights looks fantastic. The Nissan logo right there. Just an all-around great looking car. And then we've got that classic design rear end for this one. I love how they brought back the old Datsun style rear end on a newer car, so very nice for this Nissan Z. Batmobile from the Batman series. And I believe this is our third Batmobile that we're opening up in this video. And this is your classic, I think like the 90s version of the Batmobile. And this, I think, is one of my favorite looks for a Batmobile. I love the jet engine that goes down there. I love these two big fins down here. We got this side kind of exhaust as well as that rear exhaust for that jet engine. This color right here, it's kind of a little bit lighter of a color than you would see on a Batmobile. It's kind of like a grayish tint to it, but man, this casting is so good. 72 Stingray convertible from HW Roadsters. And even though this one doesn't specify that it's a Corvette, this is very obviously a Corvette. It is the Stingray Corvette, the C3. You can see this one, the unique thing to this, it does have the popped up headlights on there. So that is a super nice touch. This is a new casting for 2023. Very chrome interior on there, the chrome wheels on there. It's a very nicely redesigned Corvette C3 casting. They've done a fantastic job at this one. This looks very good, proportionate to a real life C3 Corvette. 68 Corvette Gas Monkey Garage from HW Dream Garage. And another Corvette, we do them back to back right here. The Gas Monkey Garage Corvette's been around for a while. We've seen it in premium. Now we do have a new recolor. This is like a kind of a matte bronze color with some black painted stripes on there, or flames on there, not stripes. We've got the Hot Wheels logo right down the side. This one looks very good. I really like the design, the color of this one, the big chrome engine on there. It's just done a great recolor of this. Super happy to have this one in the collection. Skate Grom from HW Sports. And these new Skate Groms are the Tony Hawk editions that we have right here. We can see if we take this little piece off, you can see the Tony Hawk logoing and stuff all on this Skate Grom right here. The Skate Grom's been around for a while, but now they've officially partnered with Tony Hawk. We got the Hot Wheels logo right there. And I used to use this one, if you guys remember in my old videos, I'd use this one as a GoPro camera car. I would stick our GoPro just on top right here and have it go down beside our vehicles. Maybe we'll have to bring that back in a future video. But what do you guys think of this new Skate Grom? Rally Special from HW Track Champs. And I think this one is a new recolor of it in white. We've got these classic style wheels, just an oversized one on the rear, a little bit smaller one on the front. We got the 3 lights up there on the front. This is definitely made to be a rally vehicle. Look at the back with the quad exhaust tips on there. Nice little like slots right here for your spoiler. It's a pretty neat looking car. I'm not like a huge fan of this one. I could go without it, but nonetheless, if you like it, here you go. 1988 Jeep Wagoneer from HW the 80s. And check out the matte black variation of the Jeep Wagoneer. We got the gray wheels on here looking so good. You can see on the front end, we've got the gray on there. They got some pinstriping around the hood right there for kind of a satin finish on the hood. Very clean on the top with that matte finish black paint job. What are your guys' thoughts on this one? It looks so good. And there we have all of the Hot Wheels that we opened up today. Let me know in the comment section down below which one's your favorite. Don't forget to hit that like, follow, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.